Isaac Newton had discovered and presented the three laws of motion in 1686. His first law states, an object at rest will remain this way unless it's acted upon by a force. His second law states, force equals mass times acceleration. His third law states, for every action there exists an equal and opposite reaction. If one is driving a car and hits a brick wall, the car will come to an instant stop. However, the passenger will remain at the same speed of the car if not wearing a seat belt. On the other hand, if the passenger is wearing a seat belt or is being stopped by a solid, like an airbag or windshield, they will come to an abrupt stop like the car. What is the effect of force on motion? When one accelerates, the car speed increases. Consequently, this will affect the car's motion when it comes in contact with an obstruction, which in my scenario is the brick wall. Hence, the car will come to an instant stop. Force equals mass times acceleration. An amount of force is present during any crash. Physicists measure this force as acceleration. The faster you drive, the greater the impact or striking power of your vehicle. Therefore, the heavier the mass that is in the vehicle, the more it resists change in the motion. Newton's third law is depicted when the car's force hits the brick wall. Consequently, the wall opposes the car with the same force that the car had initially applied. This proves Newton's third law that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. How does the third law relate to my scenario? Newton's third law suggests that forces always come equal and in opposite pairs. As when one drives, the action force is the tires pushing against the road, and the reaction force is the road pushing against the tires. My scenario satisfies the first law of motion, as explained. The car traveling at a constant rate, it will only come to rest if there is an obstruction, which in my scenario is the brick wall. The second law of motion is also seen in my scenario. Mass and acceleration play a significant role. The greater the acceleration, the greater the force. In my scenario, this is observed when the acceleration is increased. Hence the force is increased as well. Newton's third law of motion bonds to my scenario. As when the car hits the wall also hits the car, with the same force the car had applied. This displays Newton's third law of motion.